Hello, scumbags. It's Rob here at the Fan Expo. Yeah, I've been here for a few days now. This is the Sunday, the final day, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Been very entertaining, and I couldn't possibly come to Fan Expo without seeing one of our very great patrons, Heidi. Heidi's here. You guys know her. She's a loyal member of the Rebel Scum podcast community. And excuse me a moment as I have difficulty with that. How are you doing so far, Heidi?
I'm great. How are you?
Pretty good. Yeah. Good con so far for you?
Yeah. Yesterday was a little bit more exciting, but I've met a lot of great people. A lot of people help out. There's definitely a feeling of community here, and I like to see them selling the books. And I found out yesterday I had a fan. So
Speaking of the books, there's one of them right there. 3 books that she's selling. You can find them online, right? As well.
Anywhere they sell books.
Anywhere they sell books. There you go. So what are the names here? So we got Winworth Manor, and what's the other one we have here?
Bride of the Dragon King.
Bride of the Dragon King, right there. But anyway, that's the business out in the end. If you like books, give it a whirl and find out about it. But we're also here to talk a little bit of Star Wars, believe it or not, and a little bit of some questions. Some never tell me the odds a little bit. So you know what? I'll throw it to you right off the bat, Heidi. Give me a never tell me the odds.
What are the odds that in an upcoming series, Luke Skywalker will at least hold the hilt of the dark saber?
Ooh, that's a good question, especially for me as a big Mandalorian fan. Can't wait for the show to come back, season 3 this year, hopefully. Luke Skywalker holding the hilt of the dark saber. I'm gonna go like pretty high actually for this one. I think we have like a 70-30 chance there that he could actually hold it. And if it's going to be somewhere, I could actually see it being in Mandalorian at some point. I mean, I don't know. His story might kind of be over with, like after a Book of Boba Fett. But I could still see him coming back in some type of way, getting involved, especially like the last time he himself saw Din Djarin, he did not have the Darksaber. But he did show up on his planet with the Darksaber. He just never saw that he actually had it. So when he finds out, he might come after Din Djarin, and he might actually witness the Darksaber himself. So yeah, I'm pretty high. What do you think?
I'm thinking about 16.
16? Yeah, nice.
One of my never told me odds, I have to admit, are things I'd like to see. So.
Well, nice, yeah. That's one that I want to see too. So I'm completely on that same route as you are. And excuse me a moment as I find one of our other Never Tell Me the Odds, because we have another one. It is Never Tell Me the Odds. Jabba the Hutt will appear in Andor. What do you think, Heidi?
I think it's very likely. I think the Rebel Alliance, especially at the beginning, are probably going to have to deal with some very shady characters.
Right.
I could see them meeting like Darth Maul or even Kira. To be honest with you, I don't know Kira's timeline. I know I'm a bad fan about that. So, but that's not what we're focusing on. So I'm gonna say about 70%.
70%, nice. Yeah, I could see them having something to do with the Hutts, especially with these longer episodes. I just don't know if it's gonna be Jabba specific. That's the thing I'm not sure about. I could see it being a lesser Hutt or whatnot. They could definitely drop Jabba's name in entirely. So if it's Jabba specifically, I think I'm going to go on the little lower end, like maybe like 20 or 30. But a Hutt, I think a Hutt is likely. So I'd go about 55 or 60 in favor of a Hutt. But Jabba specifically, I'm a little bit lower on that. So you got another never tell me the odds here?
Yeah, I'm going to throw you a curveball. One just popped in my head.
Okay, curveballs are good. I watch baseball. I like baseball.
Okay.
Throw me a curveball.
All right. Well, this kind of goes back to my first question. Mm-hmm. What are the odds? Are they going to do something like Marvel, where they will have just a big, spectacular movie that brings all the Mando universe together?
All the Mando universe along with all the movie universe? Oh.
Just a huge, spectacular film.
Yeah, see, that would be that'd be interesting. I mean, the thing with Star Wars is it's so immersive, it's so big, right? There's so many characters, right? And because it's happening in so many different eras, that's the thing that makes me unsure. I mean, they haven't really delved with time travel all that much. Like the main one I can think of is kind of that Rebels episode in which Ahsoka comes back. So I'm not sure, but I could see like something coming up because I mean, if they were going to do something sequel trilogy wise, right? Din Djarin could be alive for all we know at that time. So
I already got a pair of earrings.
I don't know. I don't know if it would be everybody, but I could see them really combining a whole group of different characters and for a movie for a big goal in some type of way. So it won't be everybody, but I think for them to put together a whole bunch of characters that have not been on screen together, I could see that being pretty high, about 65 or 70.
I'm gonna be a coward with Brock.
Full Brock? Okay. Absolutely. I'm surprised one of us have not gone full Brock yet. So Brock's very upset about this. But, you know, I'm glad Heidi was the first one to get there. So we'll do one last Never Tell Me the Odds here. And the final Never Tell Me the Odds, going back to Andor, Never Tell Me the Odds that Hondo will have a role in Andor. What do you think, Heidi?
Well, since I met Disney in Florida a few months ago, I'm going to show her a special bone. I'm going to go 60%.
60%. Okay, there you go. Hondo, yeah. Hondo could be interesting. I mean, it'd be nice to really full-on see him in a starring role in live action. That would be really cool. Could it happen on this show? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna go 60 as well on that too. I think it could very much happen. I'd like to see it happen too. I love the character, especially on Rebels and whatnot. He's a lot of fun. Anyway, Heidi, this is Fan Expo. It's our final day. We're gonna have a busy day back here again.
Yep.
Once again, the books are Winworth Manor and
Ride of the Dragon King.
Ride of the Dragon King, right there. You can find them where books are sold. And thank you so much for doing this, Heidi.
Actually, just going to point out how stylish I look.
Absolutely. Look, I love the stylish shirt here.
If you want to look as nice as I do, because I look fabulous, you can go to tpublic.com and look up Rebel Scum merchandise. You can get a t-shirt like this, or if you are still in panic mode, you can get
the mask as well. Yes, there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. And you know what? I'm going to throw a little bit of a bone for you guys because, you know, there was a show that I used to do called Mandalorian Scum. Did it for season 1. Haven't really gotten a chance to do it, but Mandalorian Scum is coming back. Season 3, Mandalorian Scum will be back. We'll be running down all the episodes of the new Mandalorian season. So I can't wait to for you guys to watch that and see us talk about it. Anyway, so thank you, Heidi, for doing this again.
Thank you for coming.
And may the Force be with you.
And also with you.
Yes.